OMI and a Hellcat, a YouTube celebrity and Instagram influencer from Philadelphia, says he's now under the microscope of federal authorities. He claims agents seized nearly all of his assets in a raid last month while investigating his business dealings. He sat down exclusively with me to share how he's lost everything and how he intends to clear his name. 33-year-old North Philly native Bill Omar Carrasquillo is better known to his hundreds of thousands of YouTube subscribers and Instagram followers as OMI and a Hellcat, a diamond-clad exotic car enthusiast whose photos and videos showcasing his extreme wealth have garnered millions of views. But the lifestyle that attracted so many fans has apparently also grabbed the attention of the feds, who last month, according to Carrasquillo, seized millions in bank accounts, 30-plus cars, and electronics from properties he owns, including this mansion in Woolwich Township, New Jersey. Instead of going into hiding following the government raid, Carrasquillo has been open about his predicament, continuing to post YouTube videos.
Bro, when I tell you they took everything, they took every SD card, every camera, every television in my houses. They took every car.
Carrasquillo and his attorney sat down exclusively with CBS 3, addressing the investigation into possible tax evasion, copyright infringement, and money laundering.
I was a multi-millionaire a week ago, and now I'm down to nothing.
Carrasquillo maintains that the fortune he's acquired has been through legal means. He owns a construction company and rental properties. And in mid-2016, he launched an internet-based streaming app called Gears TV Reloaded, where users pay a monthly fee to access premium cable, sports, and pay-per-view content. That idea made him a multi-millionaire.
He's being penalized for being creative and being innovative. There is no law that says he could not do what he was doing.
Carrasquillo is not currently facing any charges, but in August, the Department of Justice shut down 2 similar streaming apps, announcing charges against 8 people for violations of federal copyright law. 2 of those defendants pleaded guilty earlier this month, but Carrasquillo says his operation is different.
No copyright holders ever got in contact with me and say, hey, you can't do this. Because there's certain ways that I set the business up that's going to prove a 1,000,000% that it wasn't illegal. I just saw a loophole. I seeked counsel on it. They told me it wasn't illegal, and I went for it, and now I'm being punished for it.
His attorney, Dante Mills, suspects his client is being targeted for being somewhat of an unlikely success story, given his background and where he grew up.
They're confused as to how is this guy from North Philadelphia able to create so much wealth? He must be doing something wrong. That's unfair. He shouldn't be treated that way.
Carrasquillo admits he does owe back taxes, which he attributes to a lack of financial literacy. He says he was making attempts to pay them before the government seized his assets.
In the middle of us trying to work out a deal to pay them back, they came and seized everything. I mean, everything, even the tablets off my kids' hands.
With liens placed on his properties and his accounts frozen, he says he's unable to operate his businesses or pay his 30 employees.
There's card notes.
Okay, I had to interrupt the video for 1 second. And you'll see me say it again at the end. If he had federal tax liens, he would not be financing anything after the fact. That means no buying cars, no leasing cars, no financing cars, no financing jewelry, no financing anything. You can't finance water, and I'll explain it a little bit more after the video. Also, federal tax liens, if they seized his bank accounts, that means they would seize his YouTube account because it was something that generated income. Not only that, and I said this before, if they seized his bank accounts, like he's claiming, then where's his YouTube proceeds going?
30 employees.
There's card notes. There's a ton of families right now going through, like, they can't even seek legal advice because they're in this situation with me. So this is a bad situation for everyone in the table. So I just hope that the U.S. attorney can see this and come to a resolution.
Meanwhile, the FBI and the U.S. Attorney's Eastern District Office won't confirm nor deny the existence of an investigation. Now, a representative from the IRS tells me that federal law prohibits them from discussing any individual taxpayer situation. And right now, Carrasquillo says he's living off the proceeds from his YouTube revenue. So more to come with this story.
Wow, fascinating. Really interesting.
Yeah, it's a uncharted territory,
That's
really.
what it sounds like.
Yeah. So a lot to get through there. Okay.
Good morning, YouTube. This is Adam from Adam Knows, and I'm sure you just saw the video if you weren't able to see it yourself on TV. Again, we basically have a repeat of the Fox 29 newscast going on, where the reporter is specifically stating everything is based upon what Omar says. No facts from the courthouse, even though he was supposed to have gone to court on Thursday. No facts from the FBI or the IRS, because whether a case exists or not, they don't say anything. It's all based upon what Omar's telling them. And since he paid for this, again, it's just a repeat of Fox 29 News based upon what he said. I can go on TV and said, I got robbed yesterday. Doesn't mean I got robbed. I'm just telling you that because that's what I want you to know, even if I paid to come on TV and tell you that. If you look at the video, I pointed out some key features. Probably the most important one, they stated that there's federal tax liens on his house. Anyone knows if you have federal tax liens on your house, the last thing you're capable of doing is going out and financing anything, whether it's a $15 watch or a $70,000 car or anything for that matter. So him going out buying cars and financing them like it's being claimed in some cases, it just doesn't happen. But as usual, like I always say, you be the judge. Common sense usually prevails, but it hasn't in a lot of these cases. So tell me what you think. Do you think this is real this time, or do you think it's still more antics on his part? And you know what I think already. Leave your comments below. Interested to hear your comments, whether they're good or bad, because the bad ones are just as funny as the good ones are as good. So enjoy your morning and the rest of the day. Thanks for watching. Oh wait, there's more. I almost forgot. There was a piece of evidence brought up that even I missed, but somebody else who works in the legal field saw it and brought it to everyone's attention. Take a look at this.
Really sad. And then he get to put up these bogus documents, these bogus court documents. Like I said, I'm in the legal field. I am well versed in the federal system. So when he put up the warrant, seizure warrant or whatever it was, in the it was from the district court. It was from the U.S. District Court in wherever the hell he was from. But if you look at the number, the style of the cause number, that's not a district court cause number. That is an appellate court cause number. Like, so why do we have to go to the appellate court to get a warrant? They can just get it from the district judge at whatever federal court in your area. Like, they don't have to go to the appellate court. That was stupid. And if anybody believed that the feds got to go to the appellate court to get a seizure, do your research. No, they don't have to do that. They're not going to do that. Like, the appellate court is to reverse decisions from the district court or mandamuses or whatever the case. But a warrant, like I said, he can go in.
Okay, for those of you that don't understand what's going on or what she said, Omar made a video, I think last week, showing his court docket and case number. Since she works in the legal field, I'm assuming, again, wild assumptions here, she's a legal clerk. She works, like I said, in the clerk's office or in a law firm. She identified that the docket number or the court case number is not a case number from a regular court. It's from a court of appeals. Court of appeals is where you go after the conviction has been made or after a decision has been made by a judge in a courtroom, and they want to fight that decision that was made by the judge. So the next set of cases go to the appeals court. Basically what she's saying is the docket number is showing an appeals court number instead of a regular court number, meaning the feds sidestepped any and every court to go to an appeals court, which doesn't make any sense at all in any way, shape, or form. They wouldn't do that. That's the same as saying you get a traffic ticket and you have to appear in court, but your first appearance in court is at the Supreme Court. That's how stupid it is. So again, that again shows the fraudulence and the steps he's gone to play the charade with everyone. Again, we still don't know why. We can assume, but we just don't know why. So I'm looking forward to see the rest of her video, because she has an insight that most of us don't have because we're not in the legal field like that. So we'll have to wait and see. If you want to see her whole video, I put the link at the bottom, because she puts way more than just that up there. And again, it all makes sense, and most of it coincides and aligns with what I've been saying in the beginning. So again, tell me what you think. Whether good or bad, drop it below. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day.